One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Washington Huskies offense will get the first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the grab. It's Woods. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. The big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. Quick toss. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give out of the gun. Hard running there. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Offside.
good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
On second and goal, he carries again. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Bruins! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Vance. Got a man, it's Lawson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Powers through the defender. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. On first down, here comes this offense. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Vance. Flips it out on the screen. Drills him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Not that they want to, fellas, but you can throw the records out the window when Alabama and Auburn meet up in the Iron Bowl. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do that? Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Vance. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The inside handoff. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bruins come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Lawson. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Husky.
Never quit on a play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Here's the fly sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Back to pass, it's Vance. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Harris. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. Past the 30. He's at the touchdown, UCLA. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's Harris. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. They'll try to really get into this one.
You know, the worst thing that can happen to a return men is muffing punts, fumbling it, putting on the ground, and he did it right there. He's very lucky he was able to jump on his own fumble.
They're setting up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Huskies moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Vance. Quarterback now breaking the field. At the 35, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Somehow fits it into that traffic. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Brings up second down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking for a man. It's Vance. Going for 6. Touchdown, Huskies. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that was a big touchdown because it keeps this thing within striking distance now going into the second half. That touchdown there puts so much pressure on the opponent. Guys, we've got a ball game. I can't wait to see how this thing's going to turn out.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. The Bruins will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers, what about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The give to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Back to throw, it's Vance. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Going right to work up top. Finds his tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Running into the open space. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Cobb sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here's the handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights. Good. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Got room to work. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Quarterback on the keeper. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The receiver on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here on 3rd down for this offense. To throw, it's Vance. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. from the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Looking down the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Washington sends out the punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback just flat and missed it. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. That's it, fly. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. To the air, it's Vance. Under fire. Pulls it in, it's Williams. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Power football with the run.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. That's reeled in. It's Staples. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 40.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Oh, he's got a chance. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. The give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up second down.
Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Dropping back, it's Vance. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On the move. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Just feeds the running back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them, a 6-point lead here in the 4th. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. A 6-point game getting very deep in the 4th quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this 4th down. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved,